I have lived in Alief for 42 years, and I really enjoy it.
You got all kinds of ethnic groups here, and I like that because we can learn different cultures.
Everyone here is really peaceful, and they obviously take pride in their community living out here.
I have very fond memories. I still live in the community. My father still lives in our old neighborhood. My brother has returned to Alief ISD as a teacher and has been here for almost 15 years. And the same for my friends. When I graduated, was starting my career, and I wondered why the grocery stores had left. I wondered why some of our neighborhoods were turning into blight, and where I was serving and volunteering in other parts of Houston, they weren't. A friend of mine was like, didn't you know District F stands for forgotten? And it was just like people just laughed about it.
I was running for office in 2015. The one thing that was clear to people, they wanted their new Alief Neighborhood Center. The old center was very old, not attractive, not pretty, but people were making the best use out of what they had. Came out to Alief. I got out of the truck. There were some guys playing on the outdoor basketball court. They yelled out when they saw me, and they said, Mayor, give us something better than this.
Well, back in the day when it was the Quinlan Center, I always said it'd be nice if we had something that everyone could do.
But the idea originated 20 years before. Barbara Quarthrow was one of the leading voices. Came in office in 2016, and I told my team, working in collaboration with City Council, that we were going to add
approximately 6.4 acres of Alief Community Park for a project to construct a new Alief Neighborhood Center.
as one of the projects on the bonding proposal. And of course, Alief championed it. So in addition to what the people wanted, Barbara Quarthrow and others for Alief, this was a part of the bigger design to uplift communities where there had been a lack of investment. Cut the ribbon in January of 2023.
Parking was unavailable. People were walking for blocks. The bus system was choked.
So much so that we had to shut the center down 3 times because we met the maximum of 1,000 in the building. And so it was a time to see.
My role was project architect and lead designer. One of the most interesting aspects of the project was that we understood from the beginning that including the community and the community voice was super important. Hearing input from the community made us think about how relationships between the 3 city departments that were being put into the building could be thought of as a network.
Houston Public Library, the Houston Parks Department, and the Houston Health Department. It's a one-stop shop. Young mothers can apply for WIC. You can apply for your passport. You can check out a book. All of those things are possible. From a city's perspective, it's forcing us to become more innovative. It's forcing us to get out of our silos with departments and work together and be more efficient for the residents and the taxpayer. There's seniors all over. There's young people enjoying the space, parents dropping their kids off at the library while they go participate in a program. We've had numerous job fairs. We've had health fairs here. The sky is really the limit. And the reality is why should a resident have to travel from this community center to another multi-purpose center to downtown to a department to facilitate their needs?
Coming to the Alief Center gives me hope, and it gives me the thought that as a people, we all can be together. We all can work together, and we can all socialize together.
I think the town needs more centers like this, where families, other people can just come out, play some tennis, play some basketball, the pool area. There's a nice small library. That Tech Link Center is really cool for all sort of audiovisual productions, even 3D printing. So I think this stuff like this is necessary, for good communities.
I attend the senior center's activities. I like it. I do Zumba and line dance.
A lot of our local Houston artists are from Alief, so I think something like this will just keep bringing that Houston flourish of music. But to come by and have a place that can just get your wheels going, get the ball rolling for you. I mean, that's the difference between somebody finding who they are and someone who get to tap into that because they don't have a resource like this.
You can keep turning the pages here. And that's the beauty of this design. bound to be something here that you didn't see when you came before, that you want to check out.
I consider the Alief Neighborhood Center a love letter to community. For me, it was making sure that we were forgotten no more. When you put people and policy and passion together, this is what we get. And many people were doubtful. They said, are you sure this is gonna happen? You know, are we really gonna get this center? Are you sure it's gonna be free and no cost? Absolutely. So they were blown away about the type of transformation that was happening in their community.
There is a level of passion that goes into a project that is a community focus, that has the ability to change the lives of so many people, access resources that they may typically not access.
I think this community center is really world class.
When I go to Walmart, the neighborhood store, if I see people, I ask them, have you heard of the Alief Community Center?
You ask people in the neighborhood where they're from, and they don't say Houston, they say Alief. We're from Alief.
The council member, Tiffany Thomas, always say,
The West Side is truly the best side.
Hey, let's go Leaf, you know?